Hello everybody and welcome to another SC2 cast. My name is Paul, casting for you today the Grand Finals, game number 2 of Dreamhack Summer 2011. Spawning here in the upper right as the red Protoss we have Liquid Huck, and spawning in the lower left corner as the blue Zerg we have Moon. And they are playing here on Shakura's Plateau. Now the series is best of 5, first to 3 wins, and Huck is in the lead right now 1-0 after playing a very devious game 1. In game 1 he feigned a 3-gate fast expand by placing a forward pylon out by the natural and building sentries only at his base to fake a 3-gate fast expand, which is exactly what you would see, but in fact he was actually going a 4-gate timing push that was able to catch Moon off guard. Moon couldn't really respond to that. He was too late in scouting the proxy pylon, and his spine crawlers were up too late. They were out of position. He was losing overlord, so he couldn't spawn units. So Huck taking that game by playing a bit of mind game on Moon there, faking the expand when in fact he was going 4-gate. Now we do see no gateway or forge from Huck yet, so we will be seeing a Nexus first play by him. Quite popular on this map, Shakura's Plateau, mainly because there is a ramp up to the natural, one of the few maps that has a ramp up to the natural, making it very easy to defend the natural. 2 force fields will completely block off this natural here, and we probably will be seeing a forge come up as well by Huck to have some cannon defense, and this will be completely walled off with a forge, gateway, and a cyber core. So again, Nexus first or forge fast expand, whichever you feel more comfortable with. Quite popular on this map, especially against Zerg. Moon, however, going speedling expand, wants to play safe. Once again, you're not really at much of a disadvantage playing this build. It is becoming more popular than 15 hatch 14 pool, which a lot of Zergs used to do. But this is just overall safer. You get 4 Zerglings out to scout. You can see what the opponent's doing. You leave them at the front of the opponent's base, and you occasionally poke to see what unit composition they have, what they're at. And you'll know when the opponent's moving out. But now Moon does have his expansion down. He is upgrading speed. Huck does have his cannon warping in now. His Nexus is up. Moon sees this. Well, Moon doesn't see the Nexus, I guess, but he does see the wall, the forge fast expand. He knows Huck has gone a fast expand of some sort. So Moon, he, in response to this, should be throwing down a 3rd hatchery. I don't think he'll be able to break this, again, because of this ramp here. I mean, Moon has 2 options right now. He can throw down 3rd hatchery to catch up economically or be a little ahead, or he can try to bust this with the push, Roach Zergling push, but again, very hard to break with the ramp up to the natural. So there it is. Moon does throw down a 2nd hatchery, double expand, and he'll be droning up from here because he knows there will be no early aggression from Huck for at least the first little while. Now Moon does have this overlord here, and he is moving it into the natural to see what Huck is doing. Very good by Moon. He didn't do that last game. He didn't scout at all. And so he was caught off guard a little bit by that 4-gate. But now Moon at least able to see the expansion here. He can click on the mineral patches to see how long he's been mining that. If he was actually forge fast expand or if he was Nexus first. He sees the 2 assimilators go up at the expansion. So at the very least, a lot of information there. It might not seem like it, but that was actually a lot of information for Moon. And again, occasionally poking these Zerglings in, poking their heads in to see what's going on, what kind of units Huck is making. And Huck transitioning into 5 warp gates here. So we may see a timing attack with Blink Stalkers. That's pretty popular after a fast expand. Or some kind of plus attack upgrade, 6 gate kind of thing. He has 5 warp gates, so I would expect him to be throwing down some kind of tech soon, like Twilight Council. He's now breaking down his forge. He's got enough sentries to defend this ramp, so he's breaking down the forge so that he can get his units in and out. He's warping in another forge, so pretty normal, nothing to worry about there. Meanwhile, Moon droning away. He's building his Roach Warren just up now. It's a little later than normal, but he's okay. He knew Huck expanded. And there's a Twilight Council going up right now, so we will be seeing Blink Stalkers. Huck now moving out with a bunch of sentries. He should be careful if there's a lot of speedlings here. He could lose some of these sentries. Very expensive units for Protoss. Really doesn't need to lose that. But Huck actually getting a little greedy here, trying to take his 3rd before he actually has any tech hub. He even took it before he's researching Blink. I don't necessarily agree with that. That's quite greedy. In fact, he doesn't even have an observer out to scout, so he doesn't know what's going on. That Zergling ran in here. He saw it, so Moon knows Huck is going macro hard. He's trying to take his 3rd. I would expect Moon to respond here pretty soon. I don't think he'll let him have that 3rd expansion up for long. Moon knows if he's taking his 3rd now, Huck has no tech. He does not have Colossus yet. He does not have Templar. All he's on is Gateway units. At most, he will have Blink. And so it would be a great time right now to poke in and do a little damage or try to take out this Nexus, because Moon really can't let Huck take that over. And now Huck finally building his Robo Bay, probably going to transition into Hard Colossus. But again, Moon running a Zergling here, trying to see how many units Huck has. And if we just take a look at the units tab, Huck is ahead in the probe lead because of the macroing, but look at the army value. Moon almost double the size army value of Huck, and he is moving out, trying to take advantage of this timing. He knows Huck does not have any Colossus right now. He does not have any Storm. He can't let this 3rd expansion start mining for very long, so he is making a very good timing push here. But Huck putting down a lot of very good force fields, trapping a lot of these roaches in the back here, warping in units in the hole here to try to block off Moon. A lot of these roaches dancing in the background, force fields continually growing up, but Moon's army so big compared to Huck's, triple the size of Huck's now, and the 2 cannons will be going down. Huck not able to defend this expansion. All of his sentries out of energy. They will die, and this cannon will go down, and he will lose a lot of these probes here at the expansion. So very, very good attack by Moon. Again, the timing was impeccable. Recognizing, but hold that thought. The battle's still going on. We've got Blink Stalkers. Huck trying to micro his Blink Stalkers. As powerful as that is, Moon just has way too many units. He's overpowering Huck right now, still at double the army value, continuing to produce Roaches and Zerglings to push in here. And Huck losing a lot of these Stalkers now. I don't think Huck's going to be able to hold this off, and it will be GG pretty soon here. I don't see Huck being able to come back. Huck pulling his probes off the line to attack, and there it is, GG by Liquid Huck. Very, very well played by Moon. It was a perfect timing attack. This is a perfect example of what you would call a timing attack. The timing was perfect, and that's what he exploited, was the timing. Moon recognized, he saw the 3rd expansion go up very early. Well, I guess the 2nd expansion, the 3rd base, very early for Huck. He recognized that. He knew that Huck had no Colossus yet. He didn't tech yet. He has no Colossus. He has no Storm. And if he makes a strong push with Zerglings and Roaches before Huck could get this 3rd base going for very long, he can do a lot of damage. At the very least, take out this third base here and put Huck back to 2 bases. But in actuality, he won the game because he had just such an overwhelming army compared to Huck's, because Huck got greedy and tried to expand here. Wow, very, very good decision making by Moon, showing us why he is in the finals here today and why he beat so many good players on the way. Like I said, he beat White Raw, he beat Bomber, and he beat Naniwa, all very prominent players internationally. And he's really showing why he should be here right now. Finally evening the series 1-1. I really love the decision making that he made. First, taking the his third base when he recognized that Huck was fast expanding, and then when he saw the third go up early, made a good timing push before Huck could tech up. Very, very excellent decision making. Very well played. Even though Huck had more probes at the time, because of the timing of that attack, Moon was able to take it. Very, very impressive play. Anyway, I can't wait to cast the next game. I will be casting the rest of the series. No worries there. And I will be casting more games in the future. So please, if you like what you saw, please subscribe, comment, rate. I will be casting more, and you will be seeing more of me in the future. Thank you for watching.